the March Madness here for college basketball is good because it's every game is knockout, so every game is a important one. So it's that's a really good time of the year because you have that and you have NBA's like building up a bit as well towards finishing the season. So it's that's a good fun time as well.
So yeah, Vanderbilt is the only private school that's in the Southeastern Conference of the NCAA. So that the Southeastern Conference is everybody such as Florida, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Kentucky, Arkansas, Missouri's in there now. Now, the past 2 years they've added Texas and Oklahoma. So I mean, this is it's the powerhouse conference, but Vanderbilt is kind of the black sheep because where these schools have 30,000, 40,000 students, Vanderbilt only has 8,000. It's possible if you get in the tournament, anybody can win in the tournament. Like I said, Joe Lunardi, he's the ESPN analyst who predicts all. He does the predictions every week of who's in, who's out. Last four teams that he has in, last four teams he has out or on the bubble. Right now, he has us projected as a 9 seed. So there's 1 through 16 seeds because 64 teams make it. 68 if you count the 2 play-in games, but we won't go there. But right now, he has us as a 9 seed. I think we're in as of right now, but we've still got a couple more games to play here before the season ends, and then we'll also have the SEC tournament. So how it works is you play your whole season, and then each league or each conference will have their own tournament before the March Madness NCAA tournament starts.
Even after moving here, it took me a couple of years to like grasp the college game because there's so many teams and so many different players that you have to try and keep up with. But once you get into it, it's really kind of hooks you in because you want to see the next person who might come through, the next best player. And I think that's what attracts people to watching it is because they want to, the draft system, the way that works, here compared to, just there's not really a youth setup at the teams themselves. The youth setup really is the college game, so that people have to watch to see who the next best player is going to be. And there is some big rivalries, in that as well. So if you're from, Michigan, you're going to hate, Ohio State because of the rivalries between those states. And there's, that side draws people in. And then obviously if you have children that go to certain colleges, you become a fan of them. And then all of that combined means there's a ton of people who want to watch it.
The BCS podcast is written, produced, edited and hosted by me, Brett Walker. Thank you to Boris Anderoff and Pixabay for the use of the music and sound effects in this podcast.